Good afternoon, everybody. It's Bill from PTO Fitness Center. Just giving everybody some help and a little bit of assistance while everyone's working at home. Today, I'm going to show you a couple techniques to loosen up your muscles that have been tight from sitting at home at your desk, kind of being stuck indoors. Maybe you're not, moving about too much. You've got, your work demands. Maybe your family's at home as well, like mine is. You're doing some homeschooling with your kids and trying to fit that work in between everything else. So today I'm going to show you how to relieve some pressure in your joints, and basically by doing some self-myofascial release or self-massage in your chair. So we're going to use a baseball today. This is what I've got around. It's hard, and this applies good pressure for me. For you, it might be a lacrosse ball, it might be a tennis ball, it could be even an oversized like softball. Anything that you can find that can apply a little bit of pressure to the joints, or to the muscle groups, to loosen those up and free up some of your tightness and stiffness in your shoulders and neck. As we're sitting at our computer, a lot of times we get hunched forward reading, our shoulders will round, and we'll just feel kind of tight and stiff. So we're going to get right at this. We're going to start just at the shoulder, right in the front. So you're going to take your ball, or you can use like this hard part of your hand, the base of your wrist palm, and just apply pressure to that muscle. And so taking your hands and applying some pressure, you do some small light circles like this, okay? And you want to do this for about 30 to 90 seconds at the most. You don't need to do it for a very long time. All right, applying pressure there, making small circles, massaging out that tightness, and then switching sides to the other. Okay, so again, just kind of placing your hands there, situating that ball as best you can, massaging your muscle, loosening it up. Your chest muscles can get real tight, and they can lead to some neck pain and shoulder pain. Again, 30 to 90 seconds at the most. I'm going to show you the next one, which is for your middle back. So the technique here is just you got to get the ball in between your shoulder blades. So I'm going to just turn my chair to just to one side. And while I do, I'm going to tip the camera down a little bit just so you can see where I'm going to place this ball. So I'm going to scoot back a little bit so we got a little space, and just turn to the side. And you can see I've got kind of a mid-back chair. It's not real high. If you got a high back chair, it's a little easier to do this. So I'm going to take the ball, and what I'm going to do is place it back here in my back, okay? I'm going to lean back on that ball into my chair, okay? You can kind of see where that ball is situated. My shoulder blade is here, okay? And the ball is inside that shoulder blade in between the tip and my spine, okay? So I don't want it on the bone. We don't want to roll out bone. That's not malleable, soft tissue. It's hard tissue. So what we're going to do now is, as we've got that ball situated, we're going to just lean back and apply a little bit of pressure. From here, we can do some techniques of moving to the side and shifting your weight side to side. I'll turn to the front so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm just going to kind of side to side in my chair and let that ball roll across my muscles in between my shoulder blades. And we would do both sides here for about 30 to 90 seconds. And you can move the ball up and down your spine, a little higher, a little lower, depending upon, how high the back of your chair is and where you can reach. So I'll turn here and I'll show you a good technique for getting this a little bit lower. So if you're up real high, that's fine. If you're down low and you want to go a little bit lower, all we do here is just kind of, curl your body forward and take that pressure off the ball. And then just allow the ball to slightly roll down just a little bit and recatch it here into some of that tissue. And again, you may want to move side to side. You may want to move your arms through a little range of motion here, just maybe sawing back and forth, or going up and down and moving your joints through that range of motion there, just to free those up. Okay, you can do this about 10 times, or again, 30 to 90 seconds. Get that ball back out from there. The last one I'm going to show you is for your legs. So we got the back, we got the pecs and the chest, and I'm going to scoot back a little farther, tip the camera down a little bit more, and that way you can see where I'm going here with the ball in my legs. So coming back, I'm going to take the ball, I'm going to place it underneath my hamstrings, okay, underneath my thigh, and I'm about halfway between my knee joint here, okay, and my hip, all right? So here, I want to go halfway because I kind of want to start there and move forward and back, easily from there. You can start wherever you'd like, but this I feel is a little bit, less aggressive. It makes it a little bit easier for you to work into those muscle areas. So good thing to do here is allow your leg to just relax down on top of the ball, applying pressure up into your hamstrings. Taking your hands on top of your thigh can apply more pressure if you'd like, okay, and that can increase the intensity. Or you can just lay off that and allow that leg to relax. That might be enough for you right there. Some of these techniques, as you do the self-myofascial release with a ball or a foam roller, or even one of the rolling sticks we use, some of these things, you do them for a little while, your muscles get accustomed to it, and maybe you need a little bit more pressure, something a little more dense, okay? Well, that's all for today. Again, 30 to 90 seconds. You're going to do your pecs, the middle of your back, your hamstrings. Continue to look. We're going to provide a lot more content here as we move forward. I'll try to update you every couple of days with something new. All right, thanks a lot.